All right, today we're diving into this really powerful, you might even say radical idea for anyone out there who's feeling a bit stuck. It's called the winter arc. And yeah, it's all about why the best thing you can do for yourself might be to just completely disappear for a while. So let's just start with a real question. Be honest with yourself. Does your life feel like you're just grinding through the week, just counting down the minutes until Friday? Surviving Monday to Thursday just to feel like yourself for 2 days before, boom, the whole cycle just starts right over again. If that hits home, you are definitely not alone. You're probably caught in what you could call the cycle of modern noise. It's this constant, low-level buzz of distraction that's always pulling at your attention, always draining your energy. And what does this noise actually look like? Well, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that endless, mindless scrolling through social media feeds. It's those social events you say yes to but don't really want to go to, the ones that leave you feeling more empty than when you arrived. It's the friendships that honestly feel more like a performance than a real connection. And it's that pressure, that unspoken rule that you have to be on and available 24/7. It is absolutely exhausting. It's a hamster wheel. I mean, that's really what it is. You're running and running and running, but you're not actually getting anywhere new, are you? You're just getting more and more tired. So the big question is, how in the world do you get off? And this is where this pretty radical solution comes in. It's called the winter arc, and it's a deliberate, strategic way to just step off that wheel and finally reclaim your own life. Okay, so what is it? The winter arc is a set period of time, and we're talking about a serious chunk of time, like 3 to 6 months, of strategic isolation. And listen, that word strategic is everything here. This is not about hiding from the world. It's about creating the quiet space you need for some intense self-reconstruction. Just think about that for a second. 90 to 180 days. That's a whole season of your life dedicated to pretty much nothing but silence and focus. It's a huge commitment, and that's exactly why it works so well. This isn't some weekend detox that you forget about by Tuesday. No, this is a fundamental rebuild from the ground up. And the goal here is actually really simple, but it's also incredibly profound. It's a season to just vanish. Vanish from all that external noise so you can finally hear your own voice again and figure out what you are truly capable of. So how do you actually do this? I know it sounds intense, but it really all boils down to one simple, though let's be honest, incredibly difficult rule. Here it is. The one habit, the absolute foundation of the entire winter arc is you have to cut the noise. And you have to be ruthless about it. No half measures. Now, this whole strategy is built on a really cool paradox. You have to make your world smaller so that your vision can get bigger. See how this works? You cut out social media, and what do you get back? Mental clarity. You drop those fake, energy-sucking friendships, and you develop this deep, powerful focus. You say no to all those superficial obligations, and all of a sudden you have the time and energy to build actual valuable skills. You're literally subtracting the noise to multiply your own growth. So let's just be super clear about something. This is not about running away from your problems. It's not about hiding from life. It's the exact opposite. It's about creating a quiet, focused construction site for the person you want to become. So, what are you building on this construction site? Well, your work during the winter arc is all about focusing on 3 core pillars. Get these right, and they will completely transform you. These are the big 3. First, you're going to rebuild your mind. That means you trade the endless scrolling for reading books that actually challenge you. You replace distraction with things like meditation or journaling to build some serious mental resilience. Second, you rebuild your body. We're talking a non-negotiable physical training routine, cleaning up your diet, locking in your sleep, building a foundation of pure energy and strength. And third, you rebuild your skills. You pick one high-value skill, coding, a new language, investing, whatever it is, and you dedicate all that time you've reclaimed to actually mastering it. By rebuilding your mind, you forge something that is absolutely priceless in today's world: unbreakable focus. The ability to concentrate without distraction on what really matters. That becomes your new superpower. And with that crazy new focus in all those hours you got back, you can develop elite skills. I'm not talking about just dabbling. I mean, getting so good at something that it makes you more valuable in every single part of your life. And what's the ultimate result of all this? Total self-reliance. You come out of this knowing, deep down, that you don't need anyone else's approval or validation. Your mind is sharp, your body is strong, and your skills, they're yours. You built it all yourself. Which, brings us to the end here and to a final challenge for you. Because this isn't just some interesting idea to think about. This could be a real turning point. Just imagine it for a minute. After 90, maybe 180 days of this deep, focused work, you step back into the world. But you're not the same person who left. Not even close. You emerge from your winter completely transformed, focused, skilled, strong, and self-reliant. So it really all comes down to this. Most people are just going to keep running on that hamster wheel, living for the weekend, stuck in the noise. But you have another option. You can vanish for a season to find yourself for a lifetime. The only question left is, will you?